This is Steampunk Stories and AmberStreet.com, and wow, you hear the chaos of screaming girls. This is typical sound of Vidcon nowadays, unfortunately. Well, I won't say unfortunately, but sometimes it can be a bit annoying. I was almost mowed down by an army of 12-year-old girls earlier as they were running down the hall after some YouTube celebrity, and they bumped into each other, almost crushing me and crushing my stuff. Luckily, it didn't happen. I was able to tell them to slow down, and a couple of them slowed down and avoided catastrophe. But it was like almost a trampling stampede here at Vidcon. But I mean, Vidcon's been fun. I didn't have a badge this year. Didn't have the money for a badge, so I've just been networking on the outside and promoting on the outside. The expo room is closed, and I think there's a concert and there's a few convention events, but the convention is winding down. This is day 2 of VidCon, and the thing that's really sad to me is I really enjoyed VidCon 2012 a lot better. Not just because I had a badge then, but VidCon 2012 had a lot older people. There were parties, there were people getting drunk at parties. That's not to say that I got drunk. I didn't, but it was more mature, more adult-oriented. VidCon today has become filled with, it seems to be mostly 12 to 13-year-old girls, and you know, it's understandable that YouTube's audience would grow younger, because as time goes on, people grow up with computers. They don't remember what it was like before the internet. And so it makes sense as time goes on that their audience would grow and it would be a younger audience. But oh man, some of these, some of these experiences, and at times 12-year-old girls can be very annoying. That's not to say all 12-year-old girls are annoying. It's just that when you almost get trampled in a stampede 12-year-old girls because they're chasing some YouTube celebrity, that's a bit extreme. I wish I had gotten that on video, but that caught me off guard. But you get an example of some of the chaos, because as I started recording, you heard somebody screaming again because they saw somebody and they had to run after them. It's like, you can't slow down, you gotta run as fast as you can without any common sense. But anyway, this is VidCon 2015 Rant number 2. This is Steampunk Stories and out. You have a nice day, and I will see you 25 billion years. I will.